Welcome to the Four Corners Sports Show, episode number 5. This week here has been an awesome, exciting week. On this show here, we have a lot of things for you. As you can now see, I'm an official Diamond All-American Scout. We have the Diamond All-American Combine that we hosted here in Birmingham, Alabama, as well as we had the Birmingham Bulldogs tryouts. Everything was overall a complete success. Thank you, Birmingham. Also on this show, we have a homecoming theme. We have footage from homecoming for the Fulton Dale Wildcats, as well as we have a special homecoming presentation with the Central Park Chargers Lit Squad, as well as this week's game of the week, which it was another homecoming between the Wylam Gators and the undefeated Ensley Beast Mode. Also on this show, we have the rankings, a can't miss, with coaches from Central Park. We even have coaches from Adamsville and coaches from Wyoming. This show here is one that you will not forget about. So sit back and enjoy episode number 5.
Who's Sam?
Welcome to Four Corners TV, episode number 5. Four Corners, we in here.
Welcome back to the Four Corners Youth Sports Show. Right now, I have a special guest made his way all the way to Birmingham, Alabama from Columbus, Georgia. Am I correct? Columbus, Mississippi. Mr. Sylvester Marks. And I'm going to let him introduce himself to everybody for the 4K fans.
I'm Sylvester Marks. I'm the Southwest Director of Diamond Sports Group, and we're out here today. We're going to be looking at some kids that got that talent. We want them to explain to us why they should be Diamond, and it's a pleasure today also to be able to come out and to give you your newest scout for the state of Alabama, and his name is Jerry Sissel. All right. And we're glad to have you here. I'm gonna give you some of my own personal gear. Yeah? So we got your hat here, and we got you this diamond shirt. Turn around there, baby. And this is one of my last shirts that I got, and we want you to have that shirt. And hey, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. First, I'm overwhelmed because I wasn't expecting this, but to top that off, all we're doing here today is showing the talent of Birmingham and giving these kids the opportunity to be a part of Diamond All-American game and to be a part of the Diamond family. So, Mr. Sylvester, I want to ask you this question. Why should a kid or a parent want their kid to be a part of the Diamond family?
To get to the next level, you got to start investing in your child and in the dream of your children. So what we have come up to find is that when you come into Diamond, it's all a big old family. We're doing big things. We're going from team events to individuals standing out, showing the beast mode, and we're represented with 48 to 50 states and Canada. So we're just trying to make dreams come true at Diamond. See, well, I don't have that shirt on, but our motto is I dream big, and in Diamond we definitely dream big.
Well, with that being said, and with me now being an official scout of Diamond, any parent in the state of Alabama, 3rd grade all the way to seniors in high school, please reach out to me. We are starting in Birmingham. We will be in Montgomery, Alabama next week. We're looking for those kids who wants to make it to the next level. But until then, we're going to go ahead and show Birmingham got next. Welcome back to the Four Corners Sports Show. I'm your host, Jerry Sissel. Right now, we got Central Park 7U head coach with us, and I'm going to let him introduce himself to everyone.
What's going on? I'm Coach Ryan, Lit Squad 7U, Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, Coach Ryan, I want you to give us a little insight on your team, preferably your record as well as who you're going against today.
Okay, in all games this season, including scrimmage, we 10-3. Season record 4-1, heading into the playoffs.
Okay, now with you 4-1 headed to the playoffs and with this key divisional game about to go on today, how are you confident in your team as y'all get set for the playoffs?
We work hard every day at practice. These boys, they want to practice, not just coach. They call me to practice. They love working. They got the effort. It's effort.
Well, knowing this season leading into all the scrimmage games, y'all was playing a lot of teams from out of state, preferably Georgia. So tell me, how did that experience in playing a lot of these Georgia teams prepare your team for this season?
You got to know Georgia teams all year round football, so they physically prepare for all the tasks at hand. They have a different cutoff, which is July 1st. They get them a whole month older date than us, so it's just the physical work and the playing the talent against them only make your boys better.
Okay, so with that being said, and your boys is prepared because they was playing a lot of bigger kids playing in Georgia. You last week got an invite from the NFL Hall of Fame for your team to participate in the NFL Hall of Fame National Championship. Are you excited? How are you and your team preparing as far as expecting to go to Georgia for the National Championship?
Like I told my boys at the beginning of the season, start unknown, finish unforgettable. And that's what we're trying to do. Last year, we had a decent season. I brought a whole new team back with 8 of my boys from last year and 15 new kids from different parts, different teams. So now we on the roll, and we gonna roll. I appreciate that invite. My team excited. We're excited. Let's go show the world that we lit squad. What that really mean.
Okay, with this game here today, do you have any players that you want us to focus on, or any kids that you think will shine today or do something that they haven't been doing this week?
All I gotta say is check out number 1 through 11. 1 through 9, 50 through 60. All my boys play ball. All my boys. But focus on number 4, 3, 5, 1. We got some nice kids on our team. It's hard to single them out because all of them go hard and I give all of them a chance. All of them get an effort. So, but number 4, he's been our team captain. He's been leading the team. So number 4, I say number 4.
Well, we look forward to watching number 4 and the rest of the Lit Squad as they do battle today. And on the behalf of Four Corner Sports and Central Park Chargers, we thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Homecoming, they in here.
Lit Squad, baby. Lit Squad. We win, baby.
Think it's a game.
I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit.
Yeah, every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich, yeah.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a boot, then you know you lit. When you quit to take a, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
Every day we lit, every day we lit, every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit. Can't wait to get that vodka run, put it on my arm. Just counted to 50 with my mom. The ball done, all my car came from. My chain glowing, I ain't going, man. Look where we came from. All your bangles got my name on it. She want me to put my name on it. I got the hottest 16, one of the best you ever seen. But she like it when I sang on it.
I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit.
Yeah, every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me, yeah. Remember I was broke, now I'm getting rich, yeah.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a boot, then you know you lit. When you quit to take a, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah.
Every day we lit,
yeah.
Every day we lit,
we lit.
Every day we lit,
we lit.
Every day we lit,
oh yeah.
Think it's a game.
Can't wait to get that new drop, put that on my block. I just copped a new beam, put that on my Glock. I done stepped my game up, got my change up. I swear on my I won't never change up. Rollie all of my wrist, rollie all of my boots. I ain't going back, bro, never. Now when you get rich, I did it all on my own. Then nobody gave me a loan. Now my diamonds on frost. I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit.
Yeah, every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich,
yeah. When you diamond colder than a boot, then you know you lit. When you quit to take it, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah. Every day we lit, oh yeah.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit,
we lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
Think it's a game.
I say every day we lit. You can't tell me, yeah. every day we lit, everything
Hey, welcome back, Four Corner Sports fans. Right now, I got two awesome young men that I just got done watching, and I'm going to let them tell you their names. Tell me your name, man.
Michael Foy,
And what's your name?
Elijah Daniels.
Hey, this game right here, these two young men connected on a good pass and a good catch, and this man right here on defense was a stellar. I want to ask him a couple questions. Hey, EJ, what's your favorite part about football, man?
Being a good team member of our team.
Okay, and watching you playing as a good team member, I seen you put a lot of good blocks on for your teammates, and I seen you making a lot of defensive tackles. Is there anybody you want to thank?
My coach.
Your coach?
My dad.
What's your coach's name?
Coach Ryan. Coach Dana.
Hey,
Coach Block.
Coach Ryan, thank you for working with these kids. Now I rarely see any quarterback put blocks on, but I seen you hand the ball off and put a kid on his butt. What do you like about football?
Playing hard and being good.
And is playing quarterback your favorite position?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite quarterback watching in the NFL or in college? You like watching Cam Newton? Now who you want to play like one day when you grow up?
Oh, yeah, Mike.
Who you want to play like one day? Michael Vick? Who? You don't know? You don't know. Okay, well, it's all right. Well, you got anybody you want to thank for today?
My coaches, my daddy, everybody.
Everybody? All right, well, gentlemen, I want y'all to put y'all fours up and tell everybody you got next. All right, welcome back, Four Corner Sports fans. Right now, I got a dear friend, a great mentor, and the commissioner of Central Park Chargers. And right now, I would like to introduce him to everybody. Welcome to the show, Mr. Bakari. I want you to tell everybody your name and your title and what you got.
I'm Bakari Thompson. I'm the head coach of the Central Park 85-pound Blue Magic.
Okay, now, speaking of Blue Magic, your team currently record is?
5-1.
5-1. How are y'all going as far as preparing for these playoffs?
We're defending champs at the end of the day, so the road come through us. Whether we lose early in the season, it count late in the season. That's what really matters the most.
Okay, now, sitting back and observing, prior to this season, y'all did a lot of traveling, playing a lot of Georgia teams for y'all scrimmage this year. Tell me, how did you enjoy that, and what was the perspective of doing that?
Well, we got a chance to play Georgia Supreme, which is the #1 team in the state of Georgia. We got a chance to play Welcome All, which is the #2 team in the state of Georgia. And we also just played Rutherford County Crimson Tide, which is the #1 team in the state of Tennessee. So, it's just preparing us for the long road ahead. Winning or losing, you traveling to give kids an experience at the end of the day. You win some, you lose some, but that's not the ultimate goal of going. It's for the long term. When they get ready to go to high school, they'll understand when it's time to get on the bus and prepare for those games, we prepare them for that part of the game.
And I really consider you one of the trendsetters here in Birmingham because, of course, you're winning multiple championships. But like you just said, winning isn't everything. And the experience that you're giving to the kids, I really appreciate that. Do you have anything going on special for your park or for the city of Birmingham looking into the future?
Oh, listen, it's a lot of big things that we got going on. I'm really looking for another part to combine with. To make this thing go really how we need it to go and become a real national powerhouse park. But in order to come together, we all got to work together. There's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. I'm willing to be an Indian. I don't have to be the chief, but I'm looking for somebody to combine to make one power park in the city of Birmingham, and I think it can be done.
Well, fans out there watching, any park right now that's interested in linking up with Coach Bakari here, try to make a power park in Birmingham, hey, please inbox him. But also, I want to hit on you because last season, for the past few years, Metro has been the most dominant lead in Birmingham. But this year, Metro had really taken a hit with losing a lot of teams. I want your feedback on what's going on as far as the transition with Metro and where's the Metro lead at right now.
Well, that's kind of a touchy subject, but I'm going to answer it the best way I know how, Jared. But at the end of the day, Metro is at its strongest right now. We lost a couple of apples, but one bad apple, we're not going to spoil our bunch. And right now, we're working toward the 50th, which is next year. We had a mishap. We thought the 50th was this year, but it's next year. And that's okay, and we'll have some teams that come on. But right now, to me, our president, which is Sidney Brooks, we couldn't have a better man in leadership. And so I feel like we working and progressing in the right direction. And as long as we support him and we support and stay behind him and have his back, Metro gonna be fine, man. 50 years speaks for itself.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. It's about history, it's about tradition, especially in this city of Birmingham, Alabama. So when the bull down, I look forward to watching Blue Magic in the future, and then good luck in the playoffs,
Catch us at Legion Field. We'll be there November 18th. We're 5-time defending champ.
Hey, you heard it from the 5-time defending champ himself. We're building great young men here in Birmingham, so Four Corner Sports, we in here.
We are Diamond.
So tell us your name.
Kimberly Walton,
How old are you?
12.
And what position and who do you play for?
I play for Midfield Saints and I play on the line
And why do you feel like you deserve to be part of the family of the Diamond?
because I block good and I make tackles.
Tell us your name.
Dacarius Richardson.
Carson, how old are you?
9.
9. So tell us who you play for in your position.
Central Park. I play running back and linebacker.
Okay, so tell us, why do you deserve to be part of this Diamond family?
I'm the best running back in the state.
And what's your name?
I'm Boswell.
And what team do you play for and what position do you play?
Center point Eagles, left guard and right guard and D tackle.
Okay, and why should you be a part of the Diamond Squad?
Because I make tackles in the backfield and I pancake people.
And what's your name?
Elliot Brazelton,
And how old are you?
11.
And what team do you play for and what position do you play?
I play for Midfield Saints. I play tackle, offensive tackle, and I play defensive end and defensive guard.
Okay, and why should you be chosen to be a part of the Diamond Squad?
Because I have 35 tackles and 6 sacks.
Okay, give it up for him. Thank you.
Welcome, Four Corner Sports fans. Right now, I'm breaking into the middle school segment of this show, and I want to introduce you to Thompson's Middle School Young Sensation. Tell everybody your name and where you're from.
I'm Ryan Rashad Peppers. I'm from Birmingham Alabama. I go to Thompson Middle School. 8th grade. I play running back. I play baseball, football, track, basketball.
Tell me a little bit about the school.
I get the name from since I was like 5 years old. And ever since then, I kept it running.
Awesome. So you've been playing since you were 8 years old. So what is your favorite part about playing football?
It's fun.
It's fun? Okay, so this past week, who did y'all play in football?
We play Old Mountain.
And how was that? How did that game?
30, I think 35-12. We did pretty good. I had 3 touchdowns.
How many touchdowns?
3.
3 touchdowns. With that being said, what is your team's record so far this season?
5-0
Undefeated. What is your stats?
I haven't really finished that.
Okay, well, there's 25 games, right? So how many touchdowns do you think you get? At least 3 touchdowns a game. So that's what, a minimum of 15 touchdowns right now this season? So we had 15 touchdowns. 15 in 5 games. Welcome back to the Four Corner Sports Show. You never know who you're going to run across on this show. And right now, I got Fulton Dale's Varsity High School starting quarterback, starting cornerback, and just all-around phenomenal young man. And I'm going to let him introduce himself to you. Tell everybody your name and classification.
My name is Jason Jones from Fulton Dale High School, class of 2020, sophomore.
Okay, so if I'm doing the math right, you're only a sophomore, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have a sophomore that is the starting quarterback for the varsity here at Fulton Dale. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so last night, who did y'all play? Tell me, what did y'all do to score? Give me a little update of last night's game.
Well, we played Holly Pond for a region game, and we started off kind of slow, but then we picked it up in the second quarter, and we was up 28-6 at half.
Okay, so at the end of the game, y'all obviously won. Is that correct?
Yeah, we won 55-13.
And you, so your team is currently undefeated, 8-0. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So with you being a sophomore quarterback running the varsity, how do you feel about that? How's the pressure? How are you handling that pressure?
I mean, it really ain't no pressure because I go to college camp. I go to colleges. And I talked to a lot of quarterbacks and asked them how they was in the national championship, how it takes to be a national championship winner, and all that stuff. And I just talked to Jalen Hurst, and Jalen Hurst told me to just be myself.
Okay, that's awesome that you was able to speak to Jalen Hurts and get a little motivation from a quarterback that's playing on that national level. Is there any schools that are you currently targeting or currently looking at you?
Alabama looking at me, Auburn, Clemson, Notre Dame, Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi State, LSU, and Florida.
Man, that is awesome. What is your current GPA?
3.4.
3.4, and you preparing for the ACTs or you already taking it?
I'm preparing for it.
Oh, well, we wish you luck. If there's anything that 4K TV can do as far as tutors or anybody to help you prepare for it, definitely reach out to us and we will get you some help and support. Who do y'all got coming up this weekend?
We got Locust for the region championship at Fulton Dale.
Well, on behalf of Four Corner Sports and the rest of the Fulton Dale community, we want to thank you and we want to wish you good luck in the region championship.
Thank you.
Hey, put them fours up. Say 4K, I got next.
4K, I got next.
Oh, man, thank you very much, dude. Hey, good luck, too. Welcome back, Four Corner Sports fans. Right now, I'm with Coach Bonzo Barnes, the vice president here at Fulton Dale Wildcats, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. First of all, Coach, thank you for coming on the show.
Man, I appreciate it, man, for you giving us the opportunity to shine a little bit. A lot of talk about Fulton Dale and football right now. A lot of people wondering what's going on over here, so here you have it.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, 3 years ago, y'all took the exit out of mid-state and joined this league. What league are y'all exactly in right now?
Man, we're in the Central Youth Football League. Man, we play a lot of teams. Play Gaston, Anniston Gators, who are a big-time travel ball club. Leeds, Clay, Moody, and a couple other teams. But we do have a full league, and it's a pretty exciting league in my opinion.
Okay, well, with the transition from leaving mid-state to this format and this lead here, I've seen the rise in your park as far as the kids, as far as the talent and all that. Can you give me a little more insight on the transition that your park took when y'all left from mid-state?
Yeah, man, it was a little bit more than just leaving from mid-state, man. We was actually at a point where we were about to shut down as a park. We didn't have the numbers. We didn't have enough kids signing up. We didn't have enough kids in the city interested. What happened is when mid-state went to 6U, 7U instead of the 7-8, honestly, we didn't have enough to fill those rosters, man. But we started growing, man. A couple kids, Fulton Dale's an interesting park.
Right.
We don't have as much history as a lot of the other teams.
Correct.
So a lot of people who are in Fulton Dale, they're from other places. So people wanted something new. They came over. We brought Wayne Thomas on board, Coach Wayne, Coach Jeff White, Tez Evans, man. We brought a lot of cats in. Coach Karan from different parts in the city. They just wanted something different, man. And honestly, we've created a pretty good park, man.
Okay.
This is a good city for football, man.
Yes, it is, because I currently reside in Fulton Dale, and I've been coaching for Fulton Dale basketball the last 5 years. And I like the community as well as the homery with the program. So this year, you're currently the 8U head coach, is that correct?
That's correct, man. 8U Wildcats, 95 pounds.
And what is your team's current record so far this season?
Undefeated.
Okay, well, in my rankings, I really didn't have y'all nowhere but at number 4. But knowing that y'all are undefeated, is there any 8U team outside of your league that you were interested in trying to play against?
Man, you know what, man? There is, man. And this is all due to 4K TV, man. Man, I'm a big fan of your show.
Right.
And I always watch, man. You guys are always going out. You're doing work. What's the guy, man, with the production company who does your show?
YPE.
Yes, man. Look. Man, I see the Ensley Bengals, man. Like, I love to watch their kids play, man. They're a really good football team. And, man, and they're 7 and 8, their age group lines up just like ours, man. I want to play those cats, man. I just love, seriously, man, I'm a fan of their program. I'm not, this ain't no bull calling nobody out, man, but I would just really, like to gauge my team against theirs, man.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Ainsley Bengals, they're brewing something. They're just a start up and coming park, just a few short years, and they're trying to get to exactly where Fulton Dale is. So I will make sure I pass that message on, as well as they're going to be seeing on this episode. But until then, the 8U is undefeated. What other strong age groups do y'all have this year at this park?
Man, all of our age groups are strong, man. I know everyone knows about the 12U team. They're strong. They've only lost one game, that group of kids. They lost to Adamsville a little while ago. But our 10U's only lost one game. They're ranked number 2 in our league. Like a 7U undefeated. We're about to play Leeds. Both of us are undefeated for the number 1 spot. Right after this interview, here we come, Leeds. And our 5 and 6U, man, they're actually growing. They're a growing program, man, and I feel like
I feel like they'll be there by the playoffs, man.
Sound like a winner.
And one more thing.
Go ahead.
I got to give a shout out to the high school, man.
Right.
If you look on our sideline, Fulton Dale High School is ranked number 1, too. So out of the 5 teams in the city, we have 4 in the top 2, man. Fulton Dale, we're about football over here. We have a 5-star athlete over there from Fulton Dale High School, Jason Jones, holding our chains. You know, he just played a football game last night, ran up and down the sideline, went for over 200 or 300 yards. Now he's out here with his kids, with the kids of Fulton Dale, man. It's a family thing over here, man. It's a family thing. If you're interested in a family thing, man, come check us out.
Definitely check us out during basketball season, Fulton Dale Wildcats. I will be one of the coaches for the 10U team, as well as we have other age groups when it comes to basketball. But due to the fact it's football season, I look forward to seeing your team getting deep into these playoffs, and look forward to watching y'all the rest of the season, Coach.
Man,
thank you very much.
Coming out. Thanks.
No problem. On the behalf of Four Corner Sports, we'll talk to you later. Welcome back, Four Corners. Right now, I got 2 great men in our city, in our community, especially in the Wylam area, and I really want to let them introduce themselves to all the 4K sports fans. So, go ahead, Coach. Your name. I need your name.
Today's Cooper.
R.A. Malik. And these men here are the founders and the creators of Wylam Gators. And let alone that, if I'm not mistaken, this year is your 10th year anniversary, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And with 10 years strong in the community and the program that you helped create, how are you liking it? How is it going? Are you reaching your goals as well as the stuff you're trying to do?
We're enjoying it. We're loving it. As far as reaching our goals, we teachers. So it's an everyday process. It's an everyday process for us to teach. So as long as we get kids out here, we teaching them, they learn something fundamentally. We're enjoying it every time. Every time. It get hard, but you know what? It's fair.
All right, and with that being said, on top of that, Coach Coop, let alone the president of Wylam Gators, you also are the founder of the Tournament of Champions located here in Birmingham, Alabama. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And this year it will be what, December when?
December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Okay, can you give me a little more insight on that Tournament of Champions?
Well, the Tournament of Champions is about the champions. We want the champions, the runner-up, the best of the league. The champions of each league get to enter free, and it's a $100 entry, 1 game elimination. Also, it's 6U, 7U, 8U, but the bracket might change.
Well, with the bracket might change, and if you don't mind, is it any way possible I can stand that welcome to your tournament to those Montgomery champions?
Yes.
Well, next week we will be in Montgomery, Alabama, speaking with a few youth parks there. So any Montgomery champs, hey, Tournament of Champions, Birmingham, Alabama versus Montgomery, Alabama. Well, Coop, is there anything else you would like to say pertaining to the park or as far as in general?
Well, just to let you know, every park has a downtime, and we're on the rise. New stadium, new facilities, and everything should be coming next year. So, while I'm going to be once again on top.
Coach, anything from you?
Hey, I'm just glad to be here, man. Keep bringing them kids out. Let's teach them fundamentally, man.
All right, well, on the behalf of Four Corner Sports and the Wylam Gators, back to the hump, game of the week.
Coach Miles, man, I'm trained, number thoroughbred. They train, they discipline, they hungry, they number beasts, man. I'm telling you, I want you to get a check and look at these boys, man. What I done taught them. Look at all the stuff I done taught them. Hey, man, why y'all fight? Break it up. Break it up.
I'll go. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Two flags, ready?
Red, where your goddamn helmet at, man? What you doing?
I left it at home.
Hey, man, go ahead.
Wait a minute, baby. Don't handle him like that. If you got any question about any him, anything like that, you talk to his mom about
Hey,
that.
I need you to get your ass back up in the stand.
Get my ass back. Hey, somebody don't know. Hey, you don't know who you messing with. I better tell him, hey, boy, go in now and see if you can find any kind of helmet that you can, because you had no business leaving it there anyway.
Go get that bounce
I don't know who he thought he talking to.
Good work out today. Red came out here with this tink.
Man, what time is it? He always ready to go. Talking, man. What time
When
is
y'all
it?
out here with me, don't listen to that bull. Focus. They come out here talking about what time practice. We gonna practice all night. We practice 2 days, no meals, just straight water. Pool and Pete. Hey, y'all stay focused, man. We got to get T-Man face man.
You gotta do homework, bro. You gotta send him on out that field, bro.
Damn, homework, man. Hey,
don't make me come get mine.
I got all y'all some French tutors. All y'all got French tutors.
Hey, folks, bring your ass on out that field, man.
Come out here, boy. We ain't got time for that shit.
I want to let you know the doors are open. And Ensley, man, this is a family environment. This just one of my comedy skits. Hey, man, hold up, man. Break it. Chill out, man.
Welcome back, everyone, Four Corner Sports Show. Right now, I want to go ahead and track back a little bit. Episode number 2, I had interviewed Mr. Jarrell Perry, and right now I'm at the Ensley Game of the Week. And who did I run into other than Mr. Perry? So I want him to tell us what he did in today's game as well as the score. So for starters, what was the score for today's game?
52-9.
Okay, and through this game here today, what did you do, young man?
Kicked the field goal, had two two-point conversions, had a 4-yard touchdown, and I ran one.
Okay, so with this special segment here, I'm going to make sure, Mr. Perry, tomorrow I need you at the Diamond All-American Combine workout so I can try to get you either to Vegas or Virginia Beach. Because with stats like that, I need to reward a leader like yourself. You feel me? All right, so until then, Four Corners, you're going to keep on getting next.
Four Corners, keep on getting this. Intercept, cancel. Run can't start your life.
Blood cancer.
Football players wear pink.
Welcome back, everyone. Right now, I'm with two awesome guys right now. These are the coaches for the wylam Gators, and we're going to sit there and let them tell you who they are.
Coach Ken, 12U.
Awesome.
Coach Powell, 12U.
Okay, Coach Ken, last year, this team of yours, you only had a very few boys. And just in a short year turnaround, I see you have a great group of guys as well as a nice sized group of guys. So tell me, as this offseason went, what did you have to do to go ahead and get the turnout you got?
Actually, a lot of these kids are from our first year out here coaching as well. So a lot of those, man, were ready to return to us. And really, man, collectively just work hard. And, you know, in summer training, you know, we did training for a lot of these babies. A lot of these kids play baseball as well. So effort and working hard, man, pretty much got us to where we at right now. So.
Awesome. And, Coach, if I'm not mistaken, y'all are at a 6-1 record so far this season. Tell me, what was the mindset of getting your kids ready and prepared for such an awesome season y'all going through right now?
Okay, I want to correct. It was probably about 5-2.
5-2,
yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
I don't want to take that, but, you know what I'm saying, right now it don't matter about the record. Thank God where we got these kids right now. You know, we got a young group of good young gentlemen right now. And just, man, just going from week to week, you know, dealing with 12-year-olds, man, and kids, period. You know, it's hard to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? We've got a lot of other little stuff going on with them. But right now, we're grateful, we're thankful, we're blessed that we have a good little group of kids, man, good core kids, man, and good parental support, man. So we're blessed this year, man.
Awesome, because God is good, and it's a blessing, especially a blessing to be working with young men in general. Right now, y'all are in the game of the week. Y'all going against the #1 team in the city of Birmingham, which is Beast Mode, defending champ. How do you really getting your team focused, getting ready for this playoff stretch, and with a great matchup going into the playoffs? What is the game plan, or how do you and this team feel like going through this stretch?
I mean, we feel pretty good right now. Our biggest thing, what we always preach to our babies is, you know, man, come out and play. That's it. All the talking and everything, that's going to be there. We just got to focus and play football, play assignment football. So as long as we play assignment football, records and all that, you know, it don't make us no difference.
All right. Well, I agree, and I like that. Just keep them focused one game at a time. So is there anyone that you want to sit there and make sure we're focusing on this week, or you got a standout player that you think is going to shock everyone today?
Whole team. You know, football is not won with, you know, one player. I mean, like I said, we have great kids, and like we teach them every day, it's not about a superstar, a certain kind of kid on our team. Everybody plays their part, assignment football, and we'll execute and get a W.
And also we teach them to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? Your brother's keeper, hold each other accountable, man. Do your job. If we do our job today, we're going to shock it.
All right, well, I know it's about to be game time, so I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore. I just want to say good luck. Hey, and to my brothers, thank you very much. Four Corners, game of the week. Welcome back, Four Corner Sports Show. Right now I'm with the MVP of this week's game of the week. I want you to tell everybody your name.
My name is Kimarius Horn.
Oh, no, take
My name is Kimarius Horn.
Kamari?
Kimarius.
Kimarius, nice to meet you, son. This week here for the game of the week, you are the MVP. So this is your poster, and I want you to go ahead and put your fours up. You got them, the gold shoulder pad. I want you to tell us about them gold shoulder pads in a minute too. Putting them fours up. Now in this game here, I seen you had a punt return for a touchdown. You caught a couple of touchdown passes. Was there anybody you'd like to thank for this?
The coaches and the player.
Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, your team has been undefeated for the whole season. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And y'all are getting ready for the playoffs?
Yes, sir.
And what championship are y'all working on? Number 5, right?
No, it's 6.
This is 6 championships in a row?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome. Well, from there, tell me, what do the gold shoulder pads mean?
You have to work hard, be respectful, listen to the coach, and follow directions.
And that's what them gold shoulder pads mean? Hey, congratulations for being the team player of the game and the Four Corners game of the week player. Nice to meet you. All right? Right now, I'm excited. I'm honored. I got Coach Ray here. I'm going to break it down to you. This is the head coach of Beast Mode, the #1 team in the city, you know, Mr. 5-time champ. Hey, Coach Ray, congratulations on finishing another season undefeated. Congratulations getting ready for the playoffs. Is there anything you would like to say?
Not really. Just we play out ready and be ready. Everybody be ready. Bessemer, Huffman, Centerport, whoever you is, whoever we got, be ready because you're in our way.
Hey, the road to the championship goes through them, but y'all in their way. So with all that being said, I spoke with Coach Nason last week and at his game, and he's saying that, you know, he really feels that his team is the #1 12U. What happened the last game y'all played? Did y'all win? What?
Well, we went in the Adamsville backyard. Well, really what was supposed to be, they supposed to come to Ensley and play. They don't really want to come to Ensley and play, so that's the real big story.
Right.
We came to their backyard on the, like, they was 10U, we was 9U.
Right.
We came in their backyard,
right,
brought them plenty of money over there, brought the crowd over there,
right,
and beat them to sleep over there. It was 13 and then could have been worse. We ran 1 or 2 plays on them all day. Nation, you ain't ready. I'm not going to play you. You're supposed to play me Labor Day. You're supposed to play me last year Labor Day. You're supposed to play me this year Labor Day, and you bailed out. So just go and tell the truth and tell really what's happening, tell really what's going on. But we're not playing Adamsville. We do play Adamsville to be after the season, after we leave from Daytona, if my parents still want to do something like that. But other than that, you know, Nation, my cousin, that's my people, that's my folks. Tyrone, my cousin. That team, it's a good team, it's a good solid team. They ain't beast mode ready, like a lot of them. They ain't beast mode ready.
Well, I've been watching beast mode since, you know, the first championship. I'm honored to have been following y'all. I'm honored to have been watching. You got a lot of good young men, and it's at the end of the road. It's the end of the era because they're getting ready for middle school. Is there anything you want to tell your boys? Is there anything you want to share with us about your boys? Because you've been with them since day one.
Yeah, I just love them, man. We got this team on the 65-pound Pee-wee, which if you know, we lost that game 15-14 against East Lake. But that game fueled us, and it made us better, and it made us who we are today. And we went on from there. We were promised then we'll never lose again. We'll never lose a championship like that. We'll never go and lose again. And in this year, we know we got to finish the season. It's not a 5-peat yet, but we're going to get it, and they'll be in our way. Like I said, everybody, we're coming to get it. Wylam, there was a pretty good game. They was a pretty good team, but Wylam just was in our way. Everybody is in our way. We're coming for it, baby, 5-peat, and we're not stopping. Beast mode all the way, 100%. Dogs, I love these guys. I love this coaching staff. We've been together 25 years, and I love this team. I love my team, mama, and everything about everything in Ensley. Ensley Seahawks, baby, if you want to win, if you want to be a champ, if you want to be a five in a row champ, come to Ensley, baby. Come to the Seahawks, because this where it's at. Beast mode, 5-peat, baby.
Thank you, baby. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the show. For the city of Birmingham, I'm so glad we was able to put on, we was able to put out and show out. To all the teams that had a good homecoming, hope you enjoyed. To all the teams that advanced to the playoffs, good luck. To any parents that want their kids exposed or nationally ranked or anything like that, please contact myself or anybody with my staff as we continue our journey. Long story short, I hope you enjoyed the show. Next weekend, we will be in Montgomery, Alabama, taking the Diamond All-American nominee special to Montgomery. So if you're in the area, please contact us so we can give you more information. Until then, Four Corners, Birmingham, Alabama, we got next. The show will be number 2. Do I have any objections for the show being number 2? The show is Adamville.
They undefeated. They undefeated. They undefeated.
Northside undefeated too.
Play Northside. Play Northside right now. Play Northside right now.
With them,
line up with Northside right now.
Northside number 3.
Let me explain this. There were folks that understand when you're talking about football, right? Okay. And you get these, I call them menudo. You know what menudo is? They one-hit wonder. Remember the little rock group when they little kids? Yeah. One-hit wonders. Northside just coming on the picture. You talking about Adamsville and Beast Mode together collectively, 4 championships and 3 championships in a row, right? Back to back to back to back. Now we're putting a team in a conversation that I, quite frankly, I've never heard of Northside.
But we talking about just this year.
We talking about last year. We can't talk about last year. But this is what we're talking about, though.
Football.
When you're at the pinnacle, at the top, right? You know what that is? The best of the best. You get phone calls every day and every week from somebody, right? So at the end of the day, if we wanted to sit down there and say we wanted to play every quote-unquote top-tier team, we'll have a 15, 18-game schedule, right? So if you look at it, and my personal opinion, I think with Ray and Ensley, they're doing a phenomenal job over there. I think their kids doing great. I think that the program is great. But I think that they forgetting that the show is the real deal. We played anybody that y'all said we line up against. We took Fulton Dale over there at Mount High School, and it was 20 to hot donuts, right? We let Central Park come to the house and beat them 25-6, right? We played Penton, which is a mid-state team, 30 in there, and they quit in 3 quarters. However, 30 in there, there's coaching. That's what the asterisk about. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the game. So we took them teams down there. So at the end of the day, the question came up where we all of a sudden hearing a lot of talk and saying Adamsville is scared to play beast mode and we're running and we're doing this, that, and the other and whatever. And we're going to clear this straight for social media, for everybody to think. We ain't scared of nothing but the devil. Okay, that's 1. 2 is we made a proposal that I feel as if that part of negotiations, when we had other people involved, that it was very lucrative for beast mode to take the deal. And for whatever reason, it was declined. So what we're going to go through in life is figuring out the hypotheticals of what would Adamsville and beast mode be and who would win, right? And we'll deal with that. But at the end of the day, we were and are prepared to play them any point in time that they would like to sit there and play. And I'm sure that everybody know what the result going to be. But all this thinking I got animosity against Ensley, I don't like the kids, all that. I've coached these kids in an all-star game. They're an excellent bunch of group of kids. I think Tracy's arguably one of the best defensive coordinators around.
And their head coach is your cousin.
And Ray and I are family. So I think people are trying to make this into a big beef, and it's football, right? It's football. And at the end of the day, I have the ultimate most respect for what the body of work that Beast Mode has done, right? Not just 1 year, 2 years, the body of work.
The body of work.
But however, don't get it twisted. This is the best team I've ever had. So when I pull up on you with a mediocre team, what make you think I'm going to be scared with a team that I feel as if that we'll see the world with? So at the end of the day, it's a situation that the logistics and schematics of everything couldn't work out, right? So we can put everything to sleep in the bed about who's scared, who don't want to show up here, I don't want to come here, I don't want to do this, we don't want to. I took a 5U team to Ensley Park. Okay, I have no discrepancies, no issues, no whatever to go in Ensley Park. I got parents from Ensley, right? So all this, what we scared to go and what we scared to do and all that. At the end of the day, Ray and them is focusing on winning 5 championships in a row.
That's what he said.
And as a program and as a coach, I'm gonna respect that.
And Coach Ray even elaborated in our interview yesterday that he's focused on the championship. after the championship, they're going to take them a little trip down to Daytona, and they're going to come back to Birmingham, and if Nation is still together, they will see them. So with that being said, I, Jared Sissel, will handle the negotiation. I will make sure it's the facility. I will make sure that the teams will get proper compensation, as well as the players will have a nice hardware to show for their hard work. So let everybody play their championships, let everybody handle their business, and we'll take care of that then at the right time. But the right time right now is Beast Mode's number 1, Adamville's number 2. You're trying to tell me the one-hit wonder Northside is finna be number 3. But I was just about to say, I personally, with only 3 slots left, I feel like in my heart, Fulton Dale and Centerpoint should get 2 of those slots.